The company hired to provide armed security officers for Alligator Alcatraz has been tied to countless allegations of human rights abuses, human trafficking, corruption, illegal weapons use, excessive force, and defrauding the government. Hi, I'm Kendall, and this is part 2 of my series exposing the assholes who made Alligator Alcatraz happen. And you're going to want to stick around for this one because it is especially egregious. But first, a quick legal disclaimer. Everything I say in this video is either publicly available information or my personal opinion. Now that that's out of the way, GardaWorld is a Canadian private security firm that operates in 45 countries and rakes in hundreds of millions in contracts from the US State Department and other government agencies. If their name sounds familiar to you, it's likely due to their involvement in allegations of sexual abuse and human rights violations of migrant children at the Fort Bliss detention camp in Texas. Now, I could list everything they've been accused of, but that would make this video an hour long. So here's the speed run version of some of their worst international hits. In 2012, 2 GardaWorld contractors working in Afghanistan were detained on suspicion of gun smuggling after being found with an arsenal of unlicensed AK-47 assault rifles. In 2020, a former GardaWorld employee alleged the company had defrauded the federal government by falsifying the training of nearly 100 guards and sending them to carry out assignments in Afghanistan without adequate training. In 2022, a former GardaWorld contractor from Uganda reported he was human trafficked by the company. And in 2023, 7 GardaWorld employees were arrested for carrying unlicensed weapons in Libya, and a subsequent investigation turned up enough evidence of crimes that the entire company was ordered to leave the country entirely. And GardaWorld's US and Canadian operations aren't much better. An in-depth investigation by the Tampa Bay Times found that GardaWorld's expansion into the armored truck industry has left a wake of dead bodies and mourning families behind them, after the company spent so little on maintenance that its trucks lacked reliable brakes, seat belts, or even seats. GardaWorld was founded by Stéphane Chrétien, a Canadian billionaire who's been living it up in Dubai since 2010. Chrétien has been working hard to launder his image with board seats at fancy nonprofit and arts organizations. One that really stuck out? He's affiliated with the Hirshhorn Museum and Sculpture Garden, which is a part of the Smithsonian. Why the hell is an alleged war profiteer and human rights violator sitting on the board of a major cultural institution in our nation's capital? Maybe we should ask them. Luckily, they've made it real easy to do so on their social media. Bottom line, these companies are counting on you not paying attention. They're betting that no one will connect the dots between the fancy museum board and the child detention camp. So let's prove them wrong, because complicity thrives in silence, and I am not about to shut up. See y'all in the next video.